nestled deep in the vast landscapes of Montana. A small ranch sat on the edge of the wilderness. It belonged to Sarah, a resilient woman in her late 30s, who had inherited the ranch from her father. The land was beautiful but isolated, bordered by a dense forest that was home to all manner of wildlife, including the elusive gray wolves. For years, the ranch had been plagued by rumors of wolves preying on livestock. The local community often told stories about the so-called phantom wolf, a massive gray beast said to be responsible for the disappearances. Sarah, however, refused to believe it. She loved the wild creatures that roamed her land and always took measures to protect her animals. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Sarah heard a commotion from the barn. Grabbing her flashlight and a rifle, she rushed out, her heart pounding. As she approached, the beam of her flashlight caught the gleam of yellow eyes in the darkness. There was the phantom wolf. It was massive, with a coat of silver-gray fur that shimmered in the moonlight. It stood frozen, one paw raised as if hesitant to move. But something was off. It wasn't attacking her livestock. Instead, it was limping, blood staining its hind leg. Sarah lowered her rifle slightly, torn between fear and compassion. The wolf growled softly, but made no move to attack. Instead, it turned and began limping toward the forest, leaving a faint trail of blood in its wake. Against her better judgment, Sarah decided to follow. She kept a safe distance, her flashlight cutting through the thick underbrush. The wolf led her deeper into the forest until it stopped by a small clearing. There, in the shadows, lay a young pup. Its fur was as silver as the older wolf's, and it whimpered in pain, its tiny body shivering. Sarah realized the truth. This wasn't a phantom beast preying on her ranch. It was a mother wolf trying to protect her injured pup. The mother wolf growled low, standing protectively over the pup, but it was clear she was weak. Her leg was bleeding heavily, and the pup wouldn't survive long without help. Sarah felt a pang of empathy. "I'm not here to hurt you," she whispered, her voice steady but soft. Slowly, she set the rifle down on the ground and took a step closer. The mother wolf bared her teeth but didn't move. Sarah knelt down, opening her first aid kit. "Let me help," she murmured. It took time, but she managed to wrap a bandage around the mother wolf's injured leg. The wolf growled but didn't lash out, as if understanding Sarah's intent. Sarah turned her attention to the pup, who was too weak to move. Carefully, she scooped it up in her arms. The mother wolf snarled but followed as Sarah carried the pup back toward the ranch. At the ranch, Sarah set up a small enclosure in her barn, laying out warm blankets and food. The mother wolf stayed close, her piercing eyes watching Sarah's every move. Over the next few days, Sarah tended to both the mother and pup, slowly earning their trust. The pup grew stronger, and the mother wolf's leg began to heal. Sarah spent hours sitting near the barn, observing them. She noticed the intelligence in the mother wolf's eyes, the way she seemed to understand Sarah's actions. But Sarah knew they couldn't stay. The wolves belonged in the wild. One evening, as the stars blanketed the sky, Sarah opened the barn door wide. The mother wolf hesitated, her golden eyes meeting Sarah's. "Go," Sarah said softly. "Take care of your pup." The mother wolf stepped out, her movements cautious but graceful. The pup followed, stumbling slightly before finding its footing. They disappeared into the forest, but not before the mother wolf turned back one last time, giving Sarah a long, steady look. It was a silent thank you. Weeks passed, and life on the ranch returned to normal. The rumors of the phantom wolf faded, replaced by whispered tales of Sarah's mysterious bond with the wild. One snowy morning, as Sarah tended to her horses, she noticed tracks leading up to the edge of the forest. Curious, she followed them. At the tree line, she found something that made her heart swell: a deer carcass, perfectly untouched, left as if it were a gift. Sarah smiled. The phantom wolf wasn't just a legend anymore. It was a symbol of trust, a reminder of the delicate balance between humans and the wild. And deep in the forest, a silver-gray wolf howled, its voice echoing across the mountains, a sound not of fear, but of gratitude.